On to tape 2. For some reason. Let me grab you something to drink there. Is there any Sprites up down there? I don't think so, is there? No. Okay. So we have the situation, the guy, some kind of swamp rat, and his pet sludge monster could very easily be the swamp monster that Linda saw. Are looking for you guys. You guys got out of there before it went off too bad. And there's an ant on there.
Used to be an ant. Now he's a mush.
What's your plans? To hide until they go away? Or to attempt to jump them?
I can't do anything because I have no freaking weapons.
Well, make it percentage dice.
And my buddy's doing some weird crap. $83.
Something from inside tells you you've seen that muddy thing before. He just feels familiar. 83? Yeah. And you also notice there's a rifle sitting in the boat. Your guys' boat. You brought a rifle and your pistol. You have your pistol on you.
Right.
So, not that that boat's close to you. They're closer to you than the boat is. What do you guys do?
Well, I'm going to see if I can wound the guy and tackle the monster.
Okay. How are you going to do this?
Use the pistol and shoot for the shoulder. Try to knock the guy down with the... I'm not going to try and kill him. Just going to try and get him in the shoulder and then...
Well, you have a monstrous aim, so that's a fairly decent thing to try. You need a 51 to hit. 10 or a 1. Doesn't matter.
10.
So, nope. But he fires.
Well, I just fell in the mud too, so I'm not doing as well.
Okay.
And we just got blown up.
So, but right now you're still hanging in the tree, but you missed.
They got my...
You fired your gun and you made noise.
I'm gonna make a run for the boat.
Okay. The sludge thing reaches over and grabs you. And just rips you out of the tree. If you were holding the tree, he takes parts of the tree with you.
I was behind the tree, but yeah.
Okay, well then he grabs the tree with one arm, lifts it out of the entire ground, and then grabs you. He's got a 50-ton strength.
Holy shit.
Throws the tree, and takes you, and throws you into that sand, which apparently splashes when you hit it.
As usual.
Because it's not sand only. It's the dreaded quicksand.
How far did he throw me in?
You're about waist deep right now. He just threw you in there. And then the guy starts yelling, "The other one, she's making a break for the boat!" Roll.
74.
Okay. Guy fires at you. Yeah, he's full fire automatic on you. He missed. But your head started hurting when that happened. You started getting a headache. What do you do? Keep going for the boat?
Yeah.
Roll again.
92.
Okay. You got there. What do you want to do?
Fire at him.
You grab the rifle,
Yes.
fire at the human.
Yes.
Roll.
91.
Okay, roll die 20.
19.
Okay. It hits him. He seems to be wearing some. It's. Well, actually, see, he has. Yeah, he does have some armor, like bulletproof armor, not like Iron Man armor or anything like that.
Just a bullet resistant.
Looks like a lost, like Vietnam vet type guy. Okay, you hit him though, and now Sludge is at you. He grabs you. Make a roll on your strength to hold the gun. Otherwise, he kind of gets. You got a mighty strength.
Powerful.
Powerful. Okay.
72.
72, which is actually less than mighty, but 72 is green. You're holding it. It's not like ready to fire, but you kind of like got its shoulder strap or something. As you are also thrown into the quicksand. And at that, the military-looking guy, the merc, walks up to you guy over towards you and is pointing the rifle, his automatic at you. Get rid of the rifle.
Get us out of here first and we won't kill you.
Hello? Okay, get things ready here. Doop-de-doo. Okay, we left off. We were over here getting ready to hand on through here, and, well, there's been some changes, so come on with me over here, and I'll explain to you. Don't step on that spot. Okay, we're going up here. Whoops. See, where are the imps? Okay, what do we got going on here? Well, I would appreciate if you could please go over and click on the subscribe and hit the notification so you can know next time we have something new coming on. And sorry for the interruption, but back to the show. Hear that, Sludge? They think they got something on us here. We're told they'd be gutsy.
Why else would a white herring bring us out here?
To die?
Why? What are you hiding?
No, I was just hired.
By who?
People with money don't like you snoozing around.
Would it be Rayon Labs?
Nope.
Shoot, I'm just gonna shoot him in the.
You can't.
I got the pistol.
He still doesn't have a pistol. You can pull it.
I'm gonna try and shoot him in the
Okay,
leg
go.
or somewhere around that area. 41.
Okay.
Of course, I'm about this deep in quicksand by
Yeah.
now.
And you have a monstrous though. You weren't aiming, or you're aiming at his leg.
Leg, so he can.
Okay. That's what you get.
Yeah, 41.
Nope. Because you
I'm-
tried a bullseye for his leg, you missed.
I'm kind of having.
Oh yeah,
trouble
you're
fighting.
you're trying not to sink too much. Your gun's all like sandy in that,
Mhm.
covered, muddy, disgusting. You're sitting there with a rifle, but you have to you're pulling the strap over towards you probably, so you can maybe pick it up and actually use it. Really? Pulls out a grenade.
Chase, you stupid son of a bitch.
Shoot the motherfucker. Again.
Okay, look, if you get us out of the sand, we will leave. We won't say a word to anybody.
But that wasn't the purpose of this.
What was the purpose?
To kill you two. We're hoping to do it in a way that people go, oh look, they got lost in the swamp. So, we'll just leave. Sludge, block me. The big thing kind of passes in front, so you guys have to shoot at him if you want to shoot. It starts up the boat. Takes off. And then the sludge thing kind of collapses back into the ground and disappears. It's you two left in the swamp.
I'm gonna try to lift myself up with my strength.
Okay, roll.
87.
Okay. So what do you? How you? With your strength, how you just grabbing onto the? Well, regardless, it's working. Matter of fact, you realize you're not. There's nothing to hold on to your strength to lift yourself out. You're now floating above the stuff. And you kind of feel like you're a little sore. And as you're coming up, the blood starts leaving you, like being pushed away from your body. Almost like a bubble. And you see, looks like there's something glowing above her head up here that's lifting her.
Got a question. What's got a hold of you?
No idea. If you want out of this, grab a hold.
I got your leg.
Okay. You guys lift out? Okay. Now you're floating a little bit above the ground.
I need to go talk to the shaman.
Okay.
How do I get down?
First question. What do you want to do?
I guess I'm gonna push myself towards the shaman. Indian
There's the
village.
shaman.
To our boat.
Luckily, after a while, though, you fall. Kind of tired. Yeah, you kind of land probably in the boat.
As I say, village.
And a little bit, the one right here at that crown is what hurts a little bit. Not much, but stressed. moment in history. 132. The Agricultural South. In the years before the Civil War, the South developed its unique social system. The so-called great slave-owning planters, who were but a fraction of the white population, dominated this system. Next was the great bulk of the white population who owned their farms, but few slaves. And the slave population grew from 650,000 in 1790 to almost 4 million in 1860. By and large, the South shared its economic progress of the rest of the country. I would appreciate if you could please go over and click on the subscribe and hit the notification so you can know next time we have something new coming on. And sorry for the interruption, but back to the show. Damn weird. Kraken. Now this one I've heard pronounced Kraken or Kraken. I remember as a child as Kraken because in the story I heard it was described as being named by the sound it made as it broke the ship, as the ship was cracked in half. But I've also seen that the basis of it makes it make sense from the original of Kraken because a term from Crake, which I will explain that. I'm going to still call it Kraken, so you can just start complaining if you want, but maybe it's revenge for how many times I've had to hear it the other way. I've always said, I don't really speak English, I speak American. We've bastardized the hell out of it. The Kraken is a legendary sea monster of giant size that's said to dwell off the coast of Norway and Greenland. Authors over the years have postulated that the legend originated from sightings of giant squids that may have grown to 12 to 15 meters in length, about 40 to 50 feet. Think about most of the ships at the time weren't quite that large. The sheer size and fearsome appearance attributed to the Kraken have made it a common ocean-dwelling monster in various fictional works. It was first described by Dane Erik Potappedin. I'm sure I got that one wrong. In 1752-53. The English word kraken is taken from Norwegian. In Norwegian, kraken is the definite form of crake. The word designating an unhealthy animal or something twisted, cognate with the English crook and crank. In modern German, crake means octopus, but can also refer to the legendary kraken, or as some would say, kraken. Kraken, although similar to the octopus, only have 7 appendages. In the late 13th century, versions of the old Icelandic saga, Orvar Adr, is an inserted episode of a journey bound for Helluland, Baffin Islands, which takes the protagonist through the Greenland Sea, and here they spot 2 massive sea monsters called Hafgufa, sea mist, and Ligbacker, Heltherback. The Hafgufa is believed to be referred to as being the Kraken. After returning from Greenland, the anonymous author of the Old Norwegian natural historical work, Konungs Skuggisja, from around 1250 to describes in detail the physical characteristics and feeding behavior of these beasts. The narrator proposed there must only be two in existence, stemming from the observation that the beasts also always have sided in the same parts of Greenland Sea, and that each seemed incapable of reproduction, as there was no increase in their numbers. Carl Linnaeus classified the kraken as a cephalopod, designating the scientific name Microcosmus marinus in the first edition of his Systema Naturae, 1753, a taxonomic classification of living organizations. The creature was excluded from later editions of his work. Fauna Suecica, 1746, calls the creature Singular Monstranum, a unique monster. It is said to inhabit the seas of Norway. Kraken were also extensively described by Bishop of Bergen in his book The First Attempt at Natural History of Norway. He made several claims regarding kraken, including the notion that the creature was sometimes mistaken for an island, and that the real danger to sailors was not the creature itself, but rather the whirlpool left in its wake. However, he also described the destructive potential of the giant beast. It is said that if the creature's arms were to lay hold of the largest man of war, they would pull it down to the bottom. According to him, the Norwegian fishermen often took the risk of trying to fish over the kraken, since the catch was so plentiful. Hence the saying, "You must have fished on kraken." He also proposed that the specimen of the monster, perhaps a young and careless one, was washed ashore and died. In Alstehag in 1680, by 1755, his description of the kraken had been translated into English. By 1802, the French recognized the existence of two kinds of giant octopus in its History of Natural Generale, an encyclopedia description of mollusks. Montfort claimed that the first type, the kraken octopus, had been described by Norwegian sailors and American whalers, as well as ancient writers, such as Pliny the Elder. The much larger second type, the colossal octopus, was reported to have attacked a sailing vessel from St. Malo off the coast of Angelo. Montfort later dared more sensational claims. He proposed that 10 British warships, including the captured French ship of the line, Ville de Paris, which had mysteriously disappeared one night in 1782, must have been attacked and sunk by giant octopuses. The British, however, knew, courtesy of a survivor from Ville de Paris, that the ship had been lost in a hurricane off the coast of Newfoundland in September 1782, resulting in a disgraceful revelation for Montfort. Since the late 18th century, kraken have been depicted in a number of ways, primarily as large octopus-like creatures, but it has often been alleged that the kraken might have been based on sailors' observations of the giant squids. The kraken is also depicted to have spikes on its suckers. In the earliest description, however, the creatures were more crab-like than octopus-like, and generally possessed traits that are associated with large whales rather than giant squids. Some traits of kraken resemble undersea volcanic activity occurring in the Icelandic region, including bubbles of water, sudden and dangerous currents, and appearance of new islands. Thank you.
Oh, and if you've enjoyed some of our work that you've seen here, please do me a favor and click there over on Patreon corner, and you can see you can become a patron, and for like $1 a month, you can give me input on anything that you think would be good to continue on. So we do so much different things, and it's hard to see what people want to see next. So become a contributor, as well as have an opinion on what we do next. Thank you.
What one?
Vehicle. Number 6, I think. Yeah, it's flight. It's a bubble.
Energy. Oh my god.
It comes from the crown. That forms, that flies you.
What?
So you have a transportation bubble. You might be able to carry someone else in there. I don't know. You haven't tried even that. Yeah, we barely get yourself right now. So
I
you got
pulled
out.
his.
Yep, you got out. Well, what's its strength?
Incredible.
Yeah, that was no problem.
You threw me up like I was a little toy.
Well, it didn't slow her down at all. It's
Just
all
take me to the reservation.
Okay. So you guys come rolling up on the reservation. Everyone's like, kind of like gossiping and like running, around and stuff. But you guys kind of look muddied up and beaten up and everything. So on to the shaman's place right away. Rollock comes out.
What?
The bones said you would die today.
No.
It is good.
But
You're hearing voices? Or at least hums?
I lifted myself out of quicksand. With like this bubble thing around me.
That is good.
He's heavy.
It's their rich diet those Europeans have.
Although before I got thrown into the quicksand, I started feeling like heavy vibrations throughout my entire body.
Like a tuning.
Pretty much.
What was around you?
Big, giant sludge monster.
Ah.
And some guy talking to it, firing at us and throwing grenades at us.
Because you are one of the 5.
What?
One of the agents of destruction.
Well, I'm alive. I didn't die.
Well, no. I should say the stones at least are. That's why they were brought here.
Quit looking at me like I'm a freak.
No comment on that one. I got us almost drowned, so.
You probably recognized a brother. Or a kin. He is also one of the 5 forces of destruction.
Would it be the heron? Or would it be the sludge monster?
That of Earth.
Sludge! Because when that was happening, he kind of shook something off.
He probably doesn't understand it. It's one of the things I'm working on my ritual to help contain. Something punched a hole into the universe here and things showed up here from there.
Well, you wanted me to come back once things started showing, so...
Yes. Well, maybe we should teach you how to access these.
Don't kill me!
No.
Kill him first.
But first, I guess you guys should go and clean up.
Yeah, and
also, though, be careful where you go. I think you're supposed to be dead. You two.
Oh boy.
And if someone took as much of a step to try to take care of you as they did, you can assume they're going to try again.
I may need to go see the doc.
Okay. So, you're going to go see the doctor. Both of you guys could probably. You've both been injured in the explosion.
Yeah.
If you guys had taken just a little bit longer to discover, but you said things like looking for secret doors. So, I think you could have done differently. She could have decided to check to see if there was any kind of trigger on the door when you were lifting it. Now you learn things. And one final thing before we call it for an evening. Wait. Who told the shaman what happened to us?
He's the one that hired.
No one detected anyone coming.